Welcome to Ask Gigi. Today we have a very interesting reader question that could definitely use a little internet sex therapy. The reader wants to know, why is it that I'm sexually turned on by cleaning my ears with Q-tips? So let's break this one down because there's a lot to unpack here. So basically, when we get turned on, it's not just our genitals that are online. There are other parts of physical sensation in the body that can actually be interpreted as sexual response by the brain. To understand this, we have to understand how the sexual arousal process actually begins. So basically, when the sexual arousal process is going on, there's a lot of messages that are being sent between the brain and the genitals through your messenger system, the spinal cord. So, when your genitals are being aroused, a message is sent to the brain that interprets this as sexual pleasure. Your brain goes, oh yeah, that's good, that's sexual pleasure. Let's get that arousal process started. And that's where blood flows into the genitals and you become turned on and want desire. This can also happen the other way around, where you see or think about something sexual and then it sends a signal to the genitals to also become aroused. The body is incredibly complex and a lot of different things are talking to each other within it at the same time. So let's break down where your ears come into this. Research shows that other erogenous zones such as the nipples, neck, ears, and feet can be interpreted by the brain as being sexually pleasurable in the same way that your genitals are. So the way that this works is that when you have an erogenous zone being stimulated, a message is sent to the brain saying, this is sexual touch, this is sexually pleasurable. And therefore the brain sends a message to the genitals to start becoming sexually aroused. And therefore, something as simple as having your feet rubbed can make you feel sexually turned on. Now, where does the inner ear and Q-tips come into all of this? So there are a lot of nerve endings inside of the ear, which is why when you stick a Q-tip in, you can sometimes feel your feet tingling. And this, in the exact same way as with other erogenous zones, can send a message to the brain that this is sexual touch, that this is sexually pleasurable. And so it can be not necessarily misinterpreted, but interpreted in a way that might not seem congruent with the way cleaning your ears should be, right? We might not think we're going to get turned on by this kind of touch, but it can absolutely happen because, again, bodies are complicated. Before we wrap up this video, I want to give a really important PSA. Doctors do not recommend that you clean your ears with Q-tips. They can cause compacted earwax inside of the ear, which may result in needing to go to a doctor, and they can also damage the eardrum. So while it may feel very sexually pleasurable, it's not recommended. Note that I'm not a doctor, but I did speak to a doctor about this, and they confirmed this assertion. So I hope this answered your question, and I hope you found it helpful. Thanks so much for watching Internet Sex Therapy. I'm Gigi Engle. Please like and subscribe if you'd like to see more videos. Thanks so much, and I'll catch you next time.